Hey everybody. Welcome in. Welcome in everybody. Y'all, I just want to have a quick talk with you guys. You guys, let's talk about relationships. Hi Davida. Hi Elizabeth. Hi Timmy. Hi everybody. Welcome on in. Welcome. I just wanted to talk about relationships, y'all. You know, they got like different stages throughout the year, what type of relationship and how people are looking and when they're going to gravitate to you and how it's all going to pan out, you know. Because, you know, at the beginning of the year, it's all about, you got the Valentine's. Let me stay away from this person during the Valentine's season. Then you got the income tax relationships. Don't act like y'all don't know. Y'all know you've been there. You didn't play the game. You know how it get down. Y'all know. But I'm gonna see because I remember I used to remember all of this, how this all went down, right? You said, Debbie, here you go. Davida, you know. you know. Listen, for real though, let's just talk about it a little bit. I just want to get everybody intake on it. You know what I'm saying? The beginning of the year, you got your to each other, okay? Y'all could have just talked to the person the day before and everything. Y'all making plans and everything. And then all of a sudden, Valentine's Day pop up, you don't see the person. They didn't have an emergency. Somebody got clipped off, something done happened. They look, y'all know I'm telling the truth, but you know, it's funny too. They told and got clipped off. They don't know what happened. They had fell asleep and didn't know what they had woke up to. Davida said, I was showing you how to pronounce my name. Wait. What? Oh, Davida. Davida? I got it. I don't know why I call you Davida. I think I know somebody named in my lifetime. I probably talked to a Davida. I don't know. Oh, my cousin, maybe. That's who I got you mixed up with, my cousin. I'm sorry, Davida. Look. Okay, did I get it right? I think I got it right that time. Okay, listen. So when Valentine's Day pop up, you don't see them, right? You look, they at least give y'all. Now, this is how it works. Don't do me, okay? So during the Valentine's season, they give y'all a total of 3 days at the most, right? I got it right. Thank you, Davida. I got it right. Listen, they give y'all at least 3 days. The first day, I'm not speaking because I messed up. This is their terminology of thinking. Second day, let me test the waters. Let me give a call. Oh, she don't sound right. Let me hang up. I don't want to do that when I'm not still going to see her. Third day, they giving you time to miss them. That's how that go. That's the game. Don't do me. That's how the game go. I didn't make it up. That's how it went when I was single. That's where it happened. And then the fourth day they coming to y'all with some flowers and some candies. Or the third day they might come with the flowers and candy. The fourth day they really coming with it to show you that they didn't forget about you on Valentine's Day, but yet they wasn't with you on Valentine's Day because they was with their main chick on Valentine's Day. So you can tell right then and there doing the Valentine's Day if you the main chick or you the side piece, or you the main guy or you the side piece. You understand? Let's get it together. Let's talk about it, okay? That's how that go. Then the income tax. Now, after the Valentine's Day is over with, now y'all back to talking and stuff like that. Whoever that person is, done worm their way back up into y'all life. Oh, my God, he loved me. Oh, my God, she loved me. All that other kind of lovey-dovey stuff. But then guess what's about to pop off? Income tax, okay? They gonna be real nice to you now. Don't act like y'all don't know, because they gotta collect money from you, this person, that person, and that person. Y'all know how this goes. Some of y'all are in it right now. Y'all just haven't realized how far you in it. They have been so lovey-dovey to you doing the income tax, man, they've been showing up and showing out. You want to see them, they coming through. They trying to break their neck to come through. You about to get your check in about 2 or 3 days, within 2 or 3 days. So they showing up for the one time for you. And they going all out, baby. They going all out. Why? Because they want a piece of your money, your guac, your cheese, your dinero, your guacamole, chipped in the dip, the moolah, the skrilla, y'all know what I'm getting at. They want a piece of it, so they getting real close to you. Y'all tell me if I'm right or wrong. Maybe this is not what happened. If I'm waking some of y'all up, wake up, Lord. Then wake up now. It's time to wake up. So they get real close to y'all, right? They want you to know that they've been thinking about you. You've been on their mind. See, a lot of times, let me help you out with this too. When a person calls you up and say, "I've been thinking about you," we spin it out of control. Let me tell you how you spin it out of control. Because when they say they thinking about you, in our minds, we think they've been thinking about us for all day, a couple of weeks, a couple of months. You just been on their mind and they've been panning over you. No, honey. When they call you out the blue and they tell you they've been thinking about you, it may have been a couple of seconds. Oh, let me get this person a call. And then boom, they on the phone with you. Stop taking what they saying to you and running and going crazy with it. If they tell you they've been thinking about you, baby, it's 4 seconds. Devetta, you said, you right, but I'm so single. You say, but I'm so single. I'm trying to say, we're going to figure it out today. We're going to help some people today. That's what we're going to do. That's what we're going to do today, okay? We're going to do that today. Is that cool? I'm telling y'all, stop getting it out y'all head that they've been thinking about y'all for so long. They only been thinking about you for a couple of seconds. Take it at that, okay? And you could turn around and say, I've been thinking about you too, and you know you lied. But you not lying. You not lying, because let me tell you why you not lying. Because when you picked up the phone and found out who they were and they were on the phone, boom, didn't you have a thought of them? Bam, you were thinking about them. Boom, bite out and did that. I'm right about it, okay? Now, check this out. Now, after the income tax is over with, let me tell y'all how this goes. Listen. Do not say Debbie didn't give y'all the 411, because I did, and I am. Now, after you get your money, you're going to notice a slight distance. I'm lying. You're going to notice a lot of difference, because they not going to be answering your calls every time you call. They going to put you on delay. Okay, they gonna run the trash and say they've been busy working, but all the time when you've been calling, they've been calling you from work, it's been no problem, because you already gave them some money, some scratch, some moolah. You already gave that to them, so they really don't need you. You're where you fit in at? Are you the side person, the girlfriend or the boyfriend, or are you the main person? Are you wifey? Are you husband? Who are you? Don't get it twisted. Now, men's get played too. Now women's just strategize. You understand? Because a lot of women used to get played back up in the day, and we didn't know what was going on, how to do whatever. So then y'all men's don't get mad now, because y'all done taught the women's how to play, and we, being who we are, is very smart at it. Don't get mad. You get back what you put out. That's what you did. You feel me? Now, on top of that, let me share this with you guys. After y'all done got together, right? Y'all now they distancing themselves from y'all, because they didn't got what they wanted out of you. They didn't got the money, everything. You want their time. You genuine about wanting to be with them, but you not getting what you putting out. The table switch. Why did it switch? Why did the table turn? What had happened? You paid them. You got them the money. You paid for the time. You did everything that you had to do, right? It's over with. I can't even say it's over with. It's over with. You hear me? It's over with. It's a done daughter. Now you see what reality is. Now you got to pick. Listen. You got to fix your crown, king and queen. You got to fix it, because now you know you done been played by this person. Now it be your fault. You get this person another chance after they didn't got everything from you. They didn't just get it from you. They got it from other people too. They got their cheese. They got their money. You know what I'm saying? Now it's over with. What comes after income tax? What comes after income tax? The summer fling, okay? Now you getting ready, now you building your body up, you getting your body together. They looking at you. They looking at you. They like, okay, look at you. You putting in work, getting yourself together. Now the summer fling. Now I ain't gonna lie. No, I'm sorry, spring. Now I know you getting yourself for the spring and everything, getting it together and everything. But let me tell you something. Let me tell you what happened. Let me tell you what happened. This was actually before the income tax. Now, the reason why you didn't spend a lot of time with them when the spring, because people were getting ready. They were getting ready for the side, to do some, have some fun. They don't want to be tied down with nobody. They doing their thing. You hear me? So you out of there during that time. There's a distance, okay? They going to all the spring parties, the springs this, the spring that. You hear me? Now that's when after the spring thing kick in, they gonna reach out to you. You just ain't got much of their time because they got to keep you on the back blow because income tax is coming. Now what's happening now is the summer thing. I don't know if y'all know about the summer thing. Y'all want to act like y'all don't know. Y'all know about the summer thing. Y'all, the summer thing is happening around you. You don't know what the summer thing is? I'm glad you asked. Thank you for asking me. The summer thing, man, check this thing out right here. Listen, let me tell you about the summer thing. See, everybody worked hard on their bodies, right? Because the summer thing is the looky-loos. That's what that is. I'm looking to see who they could get. So they out there flirting and everything. You're in the category now. You're in the category. Because you think during the summertime that people want you for real, for real. They really don't. They want the what is it called? They want the they want the who look good alongside of me type deal. Okay? If you ain't looking that part, I'm gonna tell you what's gonna happen. Don't get mad at the messenger. I'm just the messenger. Let me tell you what's gonna happen. They're gonna come see you after hours. You're not going to the store. You're not going to the movies. You're not going anywhere with them. They gonna come see you or you gonna go see them after hours. That's how you can tell you're not important in their life because they ain't got nothing to do. They're bored and they want to kick it with you because they ain't got nobody else to kick it with, okay? Now, during the summertime, the person want the person to walk beside them. They want to go out. They want to hang out. They want to look good. They want to match colors. They want to do all of that stuff. Baby, if you ain't matching all of that, you might be the side person. I don't shoot don't shoot the messenger. Don't shoot the messenger. Don't shoot the messenger, okay? I'm just trying to inform you as to what's been going on for decades, okay? That's what had happened. If you're not going anywhere, you can't even take a ride in that person's car. You are the side piece, okay? You're the side person. I mean, I'm sorry. I don't mean to be cruel to you. I know you think it's love. It ain't. It ain't. It ain't. It ain't. Which person are you? Are you the side? Are you the main? Are you the husband? Are you the wife? Who are you? Because in true relationships, games like this don't go on. They don't pop off like this. You have the attention of that individual for real, for real. I just want to let y'all know that. So after the summertime start to dwindle down, this is when you're going to notice another difference. Don't say your girl didn't hook you up with the knowledge. Thank you so much. Don't say I didn't hook you up with the knowledge. I'm going to hook you up with the knowledge. Here's the knowledge. Now, towards the end of the summer, right? Are you listening? Listen to me. Towards the end of the summer. Now, there's a time span with this one right here. This is why some of y'all been slipping. I'm going to help you out. Don't trip. Don't trip. I'm going to help you out. Towards the end of the summer, people start looking for cuffing season. Y'all don't know what cuffing season is? Okay, so there's different categories to cuffing season, okay? Let me help y'all out. But they are looking for somebody they can cuddle with during the winter time, okay? Because some states got the 4 seasons, right? So you're going to be cold during the winter time, right? So during the time, see, these people ain't serious, okay? So you got to roll with the punches on these people right here. But I'm giving you the 411 to differentiate who's real and who's not real in your life. I'm trying to hook you up. I'm really trying to hook you up right here. Now, here it is, right? Let me spit this knowledge at you, okay? Let me spit this knowledge. Look, Jazzy 313 says, I'm wife in the making. You better call it as it is. You better call it. I'm trying to tell you. I'm trying to tell. I'm gonna get to that husband and wife thing in a minute. Hold on, though. Hold on to me. Hold on to me. Thank you. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. But let me spit this season down right here. This is called the cuffing season. It normally happens 1 month towards the end of the year if you plan it out right, because a lot of people be planning, right? If you get it 1 month to the winter year, they then have this. They have the side, they have the main, and now they need to have that cuffing season partner, right? Let me tell you how this goes. So they start collecting. They say who I could be with. Majority of the time, y'all, I'm gonna keep it real. I'm gonna keep it real. Ladies, listen, don't shoot the messenger. Don't shoot the messenger, okay? Don't shoot the messenger. Most of the time, the cuffing season is with the thickums, okay? The thick men and the thick women, okay? You know why? Because we got a lot of cushion. Don't get upset with me. I'm just trying to tell y'all the 411, okay? So most of the time, because remember everybody was going through oh, I'm not overweight type seasoning, but right now in our seasoning, like the thickums, we the its. You know what I'm saying? Men and women, we the its. Why? Because we're people who we couldn't be like. You feel what I'm saying? I'm just trying to say, look, look. You say Jazzy 13, Mrs. Debbie, where's the slap one? Ow! 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 There it is. I'm still yet to slap somebody with it. You know I'm waiting to slap somebody with it. But check it out, check it out, check it out, check it out. So towards 1 month towards the winter, right? When you're getting your cuffing season on, right? Check it out, check it out. So they gonna pick out somebody that can really keep them warm. Preferably somebody that know how to get down in the kitchen and cook. I'm not lying. So they only using you temporarily, okay? You probably got 1 or 2 good months out of that, okay? You and your love bubble with them and everything, but they not in the real bubble with you because they playing with you. They playing with your heart. They playing with your mind. They being in a fake relationship with you. I'm trying to learn y'all today. They really are being fake about the whole thing. You don't see it though because they being on their best their best good foot with you. You feel me? I'm just don't shoot the messenger. I'm just trying to let y'all know what's go down every year. This is an every year process. This is not nothing new. You just wasn't aware. Don't worry about it. Don't trip. I'm gonna learn you today. I'm gonna learn you. Now listen. So what they do is they scope you out. They make sure they keep you all separate, okay? Now, here's another thing. If their birthday is during this time, oh my God, they gonna make out like a fat cat. Like I'm serious. They gonna get from you, that person, the other person, whoever they got lined up because they got to execute the process. That means eliminate the people that don't work for the cuffing season. I'm telling y'all, this is a real thing. The cuffing season is real. They with you. They make you feel 100% like you're theirs. You're really not. They sneaking and creeping on the sidelines. You hear what I'm saying? Here's how you could tell if you're the side, the main, or whatever. Listen, if they get around you, right? If they get around you, and every time they sit their phone down, their phone is face down, baby. No, seriously. That's a sign. That's a sign if they phone is turned on low. That's a sign if it's on vibration. That's a sign if it's flip face down on whatever surface it is. That's a sign. Jazzy 13 said, yep, if this goal not marriage, if this goal is not marriage, let it go. If you, I mean, see, Jazzy, now here's the thing about that is you got to figure out what type of relationship. So you got to have a conversation with the person, because some of us be thinking like we want to be in a monogamous relationship, right? Everybody ain't monogamy. You got, what is it? You got polyamorous. You got all different types of relationships. So you got to figure out where you fit in, because nowadays people cuffing up together to get that guap cheese up to the top, so they ain't got to worry about nothing, so they could be good all the way across the board, because expenses, bills, and everything, all that stuff is real. So I'm trying to tell y'all better find out. Ask your questions. Ask your questions on the real. Right. Ask your questions. Because life out here is real. This ain't no fake stuff. Y'all got to come with the 411. If y'all lacking, it's because y'all lacking, because y'all not asking what the questions is. Matter of fact, ask them, excuse me, are you with me through cuffing season, or are you with me for relationships? I'm serious. Which one? Because if you with me through cuffing, then I think I could be with you through cuffing too. Let's keep it 100. You don't get to do me, and I don't get to do, and you not let me do whatever, make my own. Don't take my choices from me. Like, real talk, don't take my choices. Let's be 100. Find out what type of relationship you want, what type of relationship you're in. I'm telling y'all, I have some friends that's into the polyamorous relationships. I kid you not. And they upfront with it. They will let you know. I'm serious. Matter of fact, one time when I was driving, I told this story one time before, right? I was driving a bus, right? And I picked up this group, right? And I mean, when I tell y'all they was getting drunk on my bus, because I was taking them to California, because there was a soul fest out in Compton or some stuff like that. I don't remember where it was. I think it was because I had the hotels out in Compton that they had booked me in. The people booked me, and I was like, I don't know what this is. I had called my job, like, you need to get me up out of this hotel, because I'm not feeling this. I don't feel safe. I feel like I'm gonna wake up, the bus gonna be graffiti down. You don't need to get me up out of here. So anyway, when I picked this group up, right, the guy, like, everybody was in the back. They was partying. They had the music. They had the DJ. They had all of that, just, vibing out on the bus. I'm rolling, minding my business, music in my ear. Guy come up and asked me, he said, look, he said, I just lost my main chick, and I wanted to know if you wanted to be a part. If you'd have saw the look on my face, I said, dude, look, listen, I understand you drunk, but this ain't the conversation you want to have. You might want to go back, have a seat, go do your thing back there, man. I ain't with the program. You feel me? So I'm trying to tell y'all right now, like, real talk, ask your questions. We in 22. Look, 2022. If you can't ask any question and lay it out on the table, baby, you slipping. I'm just saying, get it all together, okay? Now, a lot of people, let me scoop you up on this too. Like I said, to get a head start on the cupping season, they will go 1 month out before the wintertime. Now, this is where a lot of them be slipping at, right? And I want to apologize to you folks already, because late bloomers, late people, they'll wait till when it's in a wintertime, and then they'll just get anybody. You feel me? And then people be like, well, why did you get with what? It don't, the relationship don't make sense. They slipping, Jazzy. They slipping. You feel me? They wait to the end of when winter sets in, and they just going for any and everybody, y'all. I'm trying to tell y'all. Y'all better wake up to this, because it's coming back around. You think I'm playing if you want to. You're going to be like, Debbie Curry spoke on this. I'm going to be like, I tried to tell y'all. You feel me? You got to figure out which part you playing this, because I'm telling you, cupping season hit, then all of a sudden you see anybody and everybody with anybody, and they will do, listen, they will do exactly what you say do. So I'm telling y'all, listen, y'all think I'm playing. Ask them for $300. They gonna give it to you. Especially if they ain't got no home, no place. If they ain't got nothing and they solely dependent on you, why I'm trying to tell y'all. You feel me? They gonna cut in on your life, destroy your life because they're selfish people and they don't care about nobody but themselves and they trying to cover themselves. Jazzy, you said I watch how he handles his phone. I watch how he interacts, but in what out and about, I watch and study everything he does. You feel me? You supposed to do that anyway, but a lot of times when we meet people, we really don't be doing that stuff. That's facts. We don't be paying attention because a lot of us be up in the love bubble, y'all. I'm trying to tell y'all, oh my God, I just met somebody so wonderful. Oh my God, they made me feel, oh God, you got to meet them. And then while you set it up for your people to meet them, they don't want to meet your people. You feel me? Because you supposed to be under wraps. You're supposed to be, you're not even supposed to be visual with this person. Why? Because you don't even fit into the real scheme of the program. You just a nobody in the thing. I'm just trying to keep y'all real, let y'all know what's happening, right? And then all of a sudden, after a couple of seasons over with, we right back into that same old repeated cycle again. So which one are you? I'm just trying to help you out. You can waste your entire year playing this game with this particular person, or you could just be real and be who you are. Which one are you? You said, Jazzy, you said my eyes open at all times. I'm trying to learn y'all today, man. I'm so serious. I'm trying to learn y'all today. Now, let's get into the main person, all right? Now, the main person, listen. This person right here, now y'all correct me if I'm wrong, okay? Y'all correct me if I'm wrong. Now they gonna answer your every beck and call because they want you to be the person, but you really ain't the person. You think you the person, but you really ain't the person. Let me tell you how I could tell you that you're not the person. Because if you were the main person, you wouldn't be considered to be the main person. Main wouldn't even pop into the category. You would be the person. You feel me? So if you are the main person, you're not into you. They gonna mess you over because they learn how to manipulate you. They learn how to get over on you. They learn how to entice you. They learn everything about you, but they know that you feel them irrefutably. They know that there is no doubt you are feeling them. So they don't want to upset you, get you mad or whatever. They trying to keep you because you're the closest thing to that person, but you're still the main person. You have a title of being the main. You hear me? If you were the person, there would be no main, side, middle, front, back. There would be none of that. It was just you are the person. You feel me? And maybe that's what you want to be, the side person or the main person. I don't know. You need to figure that out for yourself. When you speak up, when you that's how your introduction should go. Then, if that's who you are, oh hi, how you doing? They ask, are you looking for a relationship? No. I want to be the side person. No explanation needed. No explanation needed. Oh, how you doing? How you doing? What you looking for in a relationship? Oh, you could cheat on me. You could do whatever you want to, as long as you take care of me, baby. We in this, because you know what? You the main person in my life too. I'm just saying, you a side piece or you the main too. I'm gonna put you in your category, same category you put me in. I'm gonna put you. Right I keep this thing real funky with you right now. I'm just saying, okay? Now, that's how that is. But then you got to ask yourself, my God, I'm getting too old for this mess. I ain't got this right here to deal with. Yes, let's come with the real ones. So let's come with the real ones. Thank you so much. The real ones, they're already a wife and a husband before meeting you. They just have no idea who their wife and their husband are as of yet. Did that make sense to you? Listen, Jazzy put in here, I'm already someone's wife. When I was single, that's how my thought was. I'm already someone's wife. I just don't know who my husband is. I didn't have some imitations, but they were not my husband. My husband yesterday, honey, do you remember what you did to me yesterday when I was sitting in that chair? You remember when you walked up when you kissed with Chief and you were saying something to me? You remember that? You told me that I was your best friend, honey. That I was his best friend. He's my best friend too. When you are in a relationship with someone that's solid, there's a whole nother atmosphere of that. You understand what I'm saying? Being a wife, being a husband, some of the categories of that, like is like people think this part, let's talk about this. People think that being submissive is a horrible word. People think that being in a relationship and turning people off of your relationship is a horrible thing. People think that um, just because you say, you know what, hey, let me talk to my love about this. Let me talk to my spouse about this. Let me talk to my queen about this. Let me talk to my king about this. That's a horrible thing, okay? That is not horrible, okay? That is not horrible. That means that you have a life partner who you have to consult with in making decisions. Good husbands do it with their wives, and good wives do it with their husbands. They consult one another on a day-to-day plan that they're going to do, or whatever decision is they're going to be together. You hear what I'm saying? So say like if I prepare dinner for my husband, or I prepare breakfast or lunch or whatever I'm preparing, I'm doing that because I want to. This is what I want to do to my husband. There are husbands that does it for their wives. Sometimes in relationships, you have where the husband cook and work and help take care of the kids. And he enjoys that. He's a better cook than his wife. You figure out in a relationship which part is the stronger of whatever the category is. That's how you work together in a relationship. Hey, I'm not good at cooking. Oh, don't trip about it. Hey, my mama, my dad, my auntie, my woo taught me how to cook. Oh, I'm gonna love to cook for you. You'll be able to tell in the dating process that you all have. If you go over to that man's house and that man all the time is cooking for you, he loves that. He loves to feed you. There are a lot of men out here that know how to get down in the kitchen that could teach you a thing or two. You hear what I'm saying? That's it. They absolutely love to cook for their spouse. There is nothing wrong with that. You even have men that clean better than women. You have women that clean better than men. You even have them to where the wife is not very good in making business decisions, and that man know how to make great decisions. He's been making them before he even got with you. He know how to do that. He'll teach you how to do it. There are women that know how to make great business decisions, and the man don't. The woman will teach that man how to make great decisions. It's a give and take. To be submissive, I don't know if you all know what that means, because I had this conversation with a group of people, and they were thinking like, I think I had this, like, I did a show on it, on being submissive or not. I did a show on this one time when I was with the radio station. People don't understand what being submissive is. They think that is, I'm going to tell you what to do. You're going to do what I said, this and that and the other. No, honey, are you submissive to me? My husband is submissive to me, and I'm submissive to my husband. You hear what I'm saying? I don't want to do anything that will upset my husband to cause quarreling amongst us, not unless it's just us quarreling on some little stupid stuff that we quarrel on. But I'm not going to allow somebody else to come into my marriage and disrupt my marriage. I'm submissive to my husband, and my husband is submissive to me. Sometimes I have great ideas, and sometimes he has great ideas. I fall back. I literally fall back if my husband say, hey, honey, I don't think this is a good idea to do this. And I'd be like, okay, you know why? Because I trust my husband's judgment. My husband will fall back if I give a suggestion because he trusts my judgment. You hear what I'm saying? If you're in a relationship and you're not submissive to one another and you don't trust one another's judgment, why are you in the relationship together? It's a partnership. I don't know if y'all know this or not. I don't know if y'all know this or not. I wouldn't let no woman come up and disrespect my husband, telling my husband what he need to do. I'm sorry, excuse me, baby, that's my place. You didn't. I don't remember you standing at my wedding with me and my husband for me to take. I vowed for this person to tell my husband what to do. Is you serious? I like what Steve Harvey said. Steve Harvey said, Marjorie, I love you and I'll mess everybody up in this place. Listen, listen. I love when a man stands up for his wife, and I love when a wife stands up for her spouse. Now that means feminine and masculine relationship as well. I don't discriminate over same-sex relationship. You love who you love, and you can't stop your heart from loving who you love. I don't do any of that. That's not my place. Hey, Miss Shay Shay, you say, Mrs. Debbie in chat, hey y'all, hey. And it's on some real stuff. You understand? You got to learn how to listen to your spouse, your significant other, if you want a solid relationship. If you want a relationship and you can't be solid 100 with them, you in the wrong thing, because one of y'all going to come out of that thing hurt. You hear me? Y'all going to come out hurt. You need to be able to listen to your partner and whatever life decision, choice making thing that you guys got going on. You have to be able to listen to your spouse, your significant other. You understand? If you got with them and you made a final choice as this is who I want to be with, then you need to understand. If you don't understand why they make the choice that they make, ask them, hey, why did you suggest this? They're going to explain to you. They make it see something you didn't see along down the line. You hear me? You didn't see it, but they saw it. They saw it. So they want to make sure you're straight because they saw something that you did not see. You hear me? That's what that's about. It trips me out because at first, when you read about a submissive person, you hear what I'm saying? The first thing people think is somebody is being beaten, somebody is being talked about, they running over you, they this, they that, and the other. Hey, Shonda Thoughts, hey, Lane. It's this, that, and the other. No, baby, when you in a relationship with one another, baby, there's nothing like sharing your life with somebody. You hear me? There's nothing like it if that's what you choose to do. A lot of people chose to be single, and they choose to be single. Hi, Angela. They choose to be single. There's absolutely nothing wrong with being single if that's your choice. I'm talking about those that are getting in relationships soon as y'all meet each other, about questioning what type of thing y'all have going on. I want to be in a monogamous relationship. Ooh, I don't. I want to be in a polyamorous relationship. I actually want like about 8 wives. Yeah. And I'm the only man. Those people are really upfront with you. I don't understand what you all don't understand about that. You might get yourself in a relationship like that and don't know that you're involved in it. What you think cheating is, what you think side piecing and all that stuff is. You're in that relationship already. You just didn't ask if that's the type of relationship you wanted to be in. They already doing it. They got several people. You're added number. That's what you are. You are an added number. That's what you are, an added number. You need to ask questions, find out what type of relationship. Maybe they're not going in the direction in which you're going in. You feel what I'm saying? You have to ask those questions or you're going to get yourself jacked up, mixed up, everything. You're the one going to come out hurt because you didn't ask the question. You're accountable for some of this stuff too. Oh my God, they hurt my heart. They hurt me so bad. What am I gonna do? I don't know. I wasn't really expecting this. How come you wasn't expecting? Because you didn't ask the questions because you thought it was going to be an embarrassment? No, maybe your life is not headed in the same direction as somebody else. Ask the question. You understand? In a marriage or in a solid found relationship, I don't care if it's him and her and her, he and he, I don't care what type of relationship you in. If you're in that type of relationship, you need to be submissive towards one another. Okay, it's not a one-sided submit. You go do that what you thinking in your head, that's called an abusive relationship. I just want to clarify that. So being in a submissive relationship is different from being in an abusive relationship. Being in a monogamous relationship is different from being in a polyamorous relationship. Being single is different from being in a solid found relationship. There are different categories, different levels to this thing. And if you're not asking questions about it, baby, you lost already. You lost. You hear me? You lost the game. You lost the war. You at the end of this thing, you're going to be hurt. If you don't know the questions that you get and that you want to know, listen, I used to carry around a pad. I'm not lying. Side my bed was a pad of questions that I would ask people that were interested in dating me. And then I would check those out. If you don't remember the questions that you want to ask, write them down on a piece of paper, jot them down. You need to ask everything. Hey, have you ever been with a man? Have you ever been with a woman? Have you ever been with both? Have you ever had, have you done this? Hey. You feel me? How would you know if you don't ask the questions? There is nothing. We are grown adults around here, aren't we? Aren't we adulting? We are adulting like this. And you have every right to find out where you are, man. Stop playing. When you was a child, you thought as a child. Now that you're an adult, you need to think as an adult. You're doing things backwards. You're still living in oh my God, I'm 13. I got a crush on you. You got a crush on me. Oh my God, I'm so scared to ask a question. Oh my God, I'm so scared to say anything. I don't want to say anything. I might hurt his feelings or I might hurt her feelings. I don't want to do anything. No, they're interested in me. I just want to be with them. And that's it. That's all. Be with them to do what? You want to be with them to do what? You want to be with them to argue? You want to be with them to fight? You want to be with them where you guys are pulling and tugging in opposite directions? What do you want? You want to be with them to not listen to what they have to say about you all's relationship that you all are sharing together. You are sharing a relationship, a life, time, and space together. What do you want? What do you want? You are an adult. Start acting like one. Stop acting like the partner or the person you get with, that their thoughts and their visions and their goals mean nothing to you. Then get out of the relationship with them. Why are you there? You taking up space that somebody else could have. Why are you there? You don't trust what they say. You don't believe in what they say. You don't believe in what they do. You don't think that they're right about whatever. Can I just be real? You got to make a choice decision. I don't even care if you all been together for 15 years. You hear me? There's a give and take in a relationship. You all are sharing together. There's people that have been together 15, 20 years and they're not married. They don't want to be married, or maybe they're going to get married down the line, whatever line that's going to be. You know, that's their relationship and how they are together. But I bet you, them being in that long in that relationship, they can't say they didn't listen to their partner as to what choice decision that we need to make together. I bet you one didn't lead that whole relationship by themselves. Most of the time it may appear that that's what it was, but baby, you have to listen to one another in your relationship. You have to. You have to be respectful to one another in your relationship. You hear what I'm saying? You cannot spend a relationship with somebody and then be going back and forth. What type of relationship are you in? Are you the side? Are you the girlfriend or the boyfriend? You're too grown to be girlfriend and boyfriend. Don't that sound different? You're my girlfriend. Can you picture a grown man saying you my girlfriend? I can't. I'm seeing this person. When you were as a child, girlfriend and boyfriend, but no, you're an adult. This is my girlfriend. Yeah, that sound immature coming out of a person's mouth. I'm seeing this person. I'm interested in this person. Your verbiage should be different. You hear what I'm saying? Your whole attitude should be different. A grown woman, this is my boyfriend. What are you talking? What? This is my boyfriend. It's your what? This your boyfriend? I thought this was a grown man. This ain't is this your male friend? Or what are you trying to say? This my boyfriend. Come on now, stop adulting like this. What is wrong? What is wrong with, look, we in 2022. You have to ask certain questions. You got to get that thing together now. Unless you want to keep going around on the merry-go-round, keep rolling around on the merry-go-round. Keep going. That's what you want. Wait, I already rode on this horse. Let me get on that. Wait, don't start the machine just yet. I want to switch horses because this one got a prettier color. You're on a roller coaster, your life going topsy-turvy and everything. You're not even trying to get that together. You're not even, you haven't even got on the love right yet. Where when you two are on the love right, they playing some nice music and you all are engaging in conversation with one another. You haven't gotten on the love right yet. You don't even know what a love right look like. Then you going into the next relationship and treating it like the last relationship. You was just it because you don't know how to treat a relationship. Y'all better stop listening to people and get this thing together. What is it that you want? Go after what you want. I'm not talking about a person. If they don't belong to you, stop trying to go after that person. No, I'm talking about your self-preference, what it is that you're looking for. Angela said, I'm 55 years old, been married for 25 years. We listen to each other. Amen, Angela. Amen. You hear? Let me get that an applause. Successful relationship. You hear that? A 25-year relationship. Do you hear that? 20. Let me get at another one. Angel, we salute you. 25 years. We want to know how you doing that. That's what we want to know. How are you doing that? You feel me? I'm sure Angela, tell me if I'm right or wrong. Are you submissive to your partner and your partner is submissive to you? Are y'all submissive to one another? Just type in a yes and just let me know. Because to me, you have to be submissive to one another because listening to the ideas of one another, creativity, you will block your spouses, your partner, creativity to be, hey, Avis, to be a great person. Now, if you block all of that and you're not allowing them to be great, don't you know they will leave you and go and be great with somebody else? Do you not know this? Angela said, Angela said, sugar daddy, love me, sugar mama, love him. Okay, now, come through with the come through. That's what you call your baby, sugar daddy. He call you sugar mama. Y'all be giving each other sugars. I know that's real. Beautiful. 25 years relationship. That's absolutely wonderful. I love that. I love it. I absolutely love that. Thank you for sharing that with us, Angela. You see what I'm saying? Unless you're not planning to be in a solid found relationship, then you're not going to listen to that person. You're going to listen. Listen, people, I understand how when you are independent, I get it. You independent. You doing your own thing, you working it out. You are the one that's bringing in the money. You are the one that's taking care of everything because you're single. I applaud you for that. Baby, don't you lose that characteristics when you are with someone. You can be great with them, but you don't have to be so hard. You feel what I'm saying? You got to soften up to let somebody in your heart, in your mind, in your soul to relate with you because it's called a relationship. You hear what I'm saying? Y'all relaying to each other in a partnership. You feel what I'm saying? So you got to soften up a little bit. They ain't gonna knock you out. They knew you was independent when they got with you. You feel me? You showed them you know how to handle life. You showed them you've been handling life. And you're going to handle life with them as well. Miss Renee. Hey, Miss Renee. Miss Renee say, hi, Mrs. Debbie and Mr. Curry. Also, hello, chat. Debbie, I was on the phone. I told them I got to go. Debbie on YouTube. Thank you, Miss Renee. That is hilarious to me. Like, for real. Listen. For real, when you're independent and you're working independently, that means you are one person. Independent means one person. But when you join together with another, you're in a partnership. Does that make sense? You're in a partnership. So you got to learn how to maneuver things a little bit different. Let somebody help take the load up off you. They ain't got to take all of it. You ain't got to give all of them. If they appreciate you the way that you are, baby, let me tell you what they gonna do. They gonna work at your pace. You hear what I'm saying? Oh my God, this person is independent. Okay. Let me take my time to ease some of it off of that person. Let me do that. You said, Sandra, say, loving this life. Thank you, Sandra. Thank you. I'm trying to tell y'all right now, there's nothing. You have done a great job at being independent, but your heart told you that you wanted to be in a partnership with somebody. Well, if you want a partnership with somebody, then you learn how to share what you have going on. You learn how to listen. That's what being submissive is. It's listening to one another. It's not, oh my God, I'm gonna tell you what to do. Get your butt in there and go ahead and wash them dishes and clean it and eat that and cook and all. That ain't how that go. That ain't how that go. Love is not a one-sided thing. Love is two people coming together, deciding to be with one another. It's okay to be single if that's what you want. You want to be in a single relationship, baby, ain't nobody gonna knock you for that. That's your choice. That's your preference. That's beautiful if that's what you want. Some people want relationships. You feel me? And that's beautiful because that's what they want. But I'm going to tell you guys, if you want to be in a relationship, a long-term relationship, you have to learn to listen to one another. Do not stagnate the greatness that makes them great, or they will leave you because you are giving them no room to grow. Does that make sense? That don't mean that you have to be independent in the partnership. Let's dissect that. Let's dissect that for a minute. You want to be independent in a partnership. How does that work? How does that work? How does an independent relationship work in a partnership? No, it's either or. You want to be independent? Be independent. That means that you don't help, you don't do nothing, you don't have nothing to do with that person. Let that person go out, do whatever they want to do, be with whoever they want to be with. You have no right to say anything about what's going on. You have no right to say if they cheat, if they not, because you're independent. You understand? That's what that is. A commitment. Oh, I like that. Sandra said it's called being committed when you're in a relationship. That's what that is. You're committed to one another. You're committed to the goal. You're committed to the vision. You're committed to the lifestyle in which you two want. You're committed to one another. Do y'all understand that? Devetta said, I heard someone say submissive is being feminine. Huh? What? Wait a minute. Hold on. Let me read that again. I heard someone say submissive is being feminine. That's awkward. Okay. What? My husband is not feminine. My husband is all man, and my husband is submissive to me. I am submissive to my husband, and I am all woman. I am submissive to him. I don't think that people know. Here, I tell you, I don't think people understand what being submissive is. Let me tell you something. And I had my stroke. See, in the relationship that you're in, what will that person do if you get sick, close to dying? Huh? How will you be towards that person if that person gets sick, close to dying? When I tell you, my husband took over everything, I didn't say, honey, make sure that you, and make sure, and don't forget, and get this together, and don't, and get it. I didn't do none of that. I didn't do any of that. I trust my husband to make decisions for us because, listen, if my husband driving a car and I'm in the passenger seat, I trust him with my life to be able to get us to where we need to be. You feel what I'm saying? When I got sick, just an example, right? I'm gonna give you guys an example. When I got sick and I ended up in the hospital, and I did a video. I don't even know if I put it up on YouTube, but I know it's up there on Facebook where I was trying to explain to my family and friends what was going on with me. And my husband was holding me in his arms as I had the thing, but I couldn't because I was like, oh Lord, here we go again. That migraine just went boosh, 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 boosh. I was like, I can't talk. My husband, when I tell you, he took the medical that he worked hard for. He worked for us, and we got good medical from my husband. My husband used his medical that he has me under and made sure I was in a good hospital. Made sure I had everything that I needed, everything that I had done. I mean, everything that I needed to have done was done. You hear what I'm saying? My husband took control of that. My husband took control of the house when I couldn't eat. So my husband was he was cooking and trying to feed me or buying whatever to trying to make sure that I eat. He was my eyes. My husband had to take off work because I couldn't see. I literally went blind. Not for no day, not for no week. I was blind for how long? Almost 2 months. I was blind. And yet I still wanted to stay visual. Some of my videos on my shorts that you guys see on my shorts on the YouTube, I can't see. I am literally blind on some of my shorts on my videos. I kid you guys not, I'm literally blind. The reason why I couldn't go live is because I couldn't read the people's messages. And even if you see the block, with the time span, I was trying to read people's messages and I couldn't read the words that was before my eyes. But my husband stayed home, took care of me. I couldn't drive. My husband was driving. That is what the partners are to. What will you do if you get sick and you with your partner and you talking about, I don't want to be submissive because submissive makes me feminine? That's the dumbest thing I've ever heard. That sounds like somebody that's not in a relationship, that don't understand what real relationships are. And I don't know. I don't know. That don't even make sense. Anybody, okay, who's on here? Angela, you in a 25-year relationship. Are you submissive with your partner or not? If you all are, anyone that is in a relationship, I don't care if you've been together for 3 months. I don't care if you've been together for a long time. If you are submissive to your spouse, can you guys just put on there and say yes? Because a lot of people don't understand what being submissive is. That's not, you talking about an abusive relationship where you feel like that you got to do exactly what that person say because that person gonna tell you wrong. That means you have no trust for that person. Being submissive is not a bad thing. I don't know who explained the word submissive to you all, but that's not a bad thing. It's being submissive is not a bad thing. Someone is choosing to listen to you, to take in account of what you're saying, to hear what you're saying, and then you all are communicating about it, and they're going along with your idea because they trust what you're saying. They know that you got their back. They know that you're covering them. Like you're covering, I'm going to cover you, you cover me. Let me read some of you all's comments. Sandra said, it's called being committed. Sandra says, so not true. No, that's not true. Sandra says, submissive means being committed. Yeah, exactly. Miss Renee says, Sandra, that's exactly what it is. Devetta says, yes. Right, Sandra. I just shake my head. Devetta said, it was to me too, Debbie. Yeah, it don't make sense. How you be in a relationship and you not be submissive to one another? How you do that? That person be like, hey, I think you should go right. No, I'm going left. I don't care what you say. I'm going left. That's how it's going to be. You go left, and all of a sudden, I watched this video. Wait a minute. Listen, I watched this video, and this guy, I watched this video on, I think it was TikTok I was watching it on, right? He said, y'all, I don't know if I'm high or what, but I've been sitting here, right? look at this. I'm trying to go through this tunnel and there's a whole hole in the ground. There's no cones or nothing blocking it. I've been sitting here looking at, oh my God, look, here come a car, here come a car. So the car go around the guy that's talking and goes on up to the right of the lane and keep on going. And then here comes, he's like, oh my God, he did it. He went up and here's another car, right? They're going straight through it. He said, oh, snaps. I am high, because that's water. Like, he was sitting there the whole time. He was sitting there. I put in this video. I said, how long was you sitting here? Because it's the dumbest thing I ever heard. Listen, you got to stop arguing with your partner and allow your partner to come in and help. You know, submissive is not, that's not a feminine quality. That's a person's quality. I'm submissive to my partner. Being submissive is not a bad word. That means that some people don't understand the word being submissive. Maybe when they saw it, they saw somebody else's relationship that was going through a toxic relationship, and that person said, I'm submissive to my husband, I'm submissive to my partner. And other people, not knowing that the person that was in the relationship saying they were submissive, that everybody else saw that a relationship is being abusive. So they took it upon themselves and was like, oh, submissive means that they're going to abuse me. No, that's not what that being submissive to your partner is actually a beautiful thing. Sandra says submissive is being committed through the good and the bad, no matter what. Exactly. Angela said, my husband has stage 4 cancer and I'm right by his side. You feel me? I'm so sorry to hear that. I'm praying good health over you guys, that they find a cure and fight that. And I'm praying for the both of you guys emotionally, because I know that that's a very hard situation to go through. I'm sorry to hear that. I know when my husband went back to work after all the time that he took off work, everybody was saying to him, and they asked my husband, hey, what's going on? If everything okay? He said, my wife was sick and I just stuck by my wife's side. And I mean, my husband was like calling me left and right, worried about me, because it was the first day of me being by myself. I couldn't see very well, but I could see a little bit, and I could see floaters, and it was a little blurry, but I was like, okay, I wasn't barely eating, and I was just like laying down and just like sleeping and listening to people, content or, something. But most of the time I was sleeping because they had me on these pills and so forth and so on. But they really made my husband feel like, man, you really stepped to the plate, because anybody else would have probably ended up leaving their spouse, and they'll leave their significant other, or they'll leave the person that they're seeing, because, oh my God, you're sick. This means that we can't do nothing together. We can't do our normal thing. Oh my God, I don't want to be with you. I'm going to cheat on you while you're sick, thinking that that person is not going to get better. And they so. You said, let me read some more of you guys' comments. You said, Miss Renee says, my parents had 8 girls and 2 sons. Our mom had a bad stroke, so you know where I'm coming from, and had to learn how to do everything over my dad. Over my daddy had to take care. Oh, and your dad had to take care of her. Thank God for my daddy was submissive. You feel what I'm saying? So being submissive is not a bad thing. It's actually a commendable thing. It's very, very commendable. It's how you were taught being submissive is. What people need to learn the true meaning of being submissive. What is the real true meaning of being submissive? It is not, I promise you, being submissive is not a bad thing. It's not. It's not somebody is beating you down, talking about you, discouraging. That's called abuse. This has its own name. That's abuse. That's not submissive. Yeah, I didn't go to where I had to start all over again. My seeing, I had to see a neurologist, eye doctors, all that. I had to do a lot. So I'm still getting all our medical bills so that we can turn this stuff in and do what we need to do on our end, because the reason why I had the stroke. But yeah, the stroke praise God, I didn't have that to where I had to start completely over, but you understand where I'm coming from. Angela says, God is so good to you, Angel. Oh, look at that, Angela. That's for you. And Angela says, yes and yes. Miss Renee said, at Angela Brooks, prayers for you and your husband. My mom had retired and dad got sick. And the security company didn't have insurance. My mom went back to work, so my dad to have insurance. You see what I'm saying? That's submissive. Like, I have to take care of my partner. You feel what I'm saying? You have to, being submissive is being there for your partner, for your love, for your husband, for your wife. You feel me? It's a give and take thing. That's not a bad thing. If somebody says, I want to submit to you, didn't that just sound different? I want to submit my all to you. No one else. I want to be submitted, submissive to you. Don't that sound attractive? That's beautiful. I want to submit my all to you. I'm not interested in anyone else. I don't want to be with no one else. I want to be submissive to you. What you need me to do, where you need me to go. I love you. I want to cater to you. No one else, just you. People can take certain things and make it sound horrible and ugly, but that is not the case. I want to cater to you. I want to love you. No one else, just you. Sandra said, when I say bad, I mean sickness and financial downs, not cheating. You feel what I'm saying? You feel what I'm saying? I applaud you for that. Sandra said, when I say bad, I mean sickness and financial downs, not cheating. You know what I'm saying? Because when you are submissive to one another, you're not going to think to cheat on each other, because you want to be able to do the best you can and continue to learn to be the best who you could be with that person. And a lot of people don't understand that, because they equate submissive to being a bad thing. It's being submitting to someone is not a bad thing. It is not what you think it is. A lot of people don't do their studies behind this stuff. Being submissive to someone is not a bad thing. Someone come to you and they really, really love you and they say, I want to submit my all to you. That is beautiful. They're not saying, I want to be your slave. You let me be your slave. I want to be, no, that's not it. That's not it. That's not it. Miss Renee says, my dad, wait, I just lost my whole thing right here. Okay, my dad had already retired from Grandy Foundry of 30 years. He got tired of sitting around. Wait a minute. No, that's I'm saying that wrong, but that's a sickness, right? I'm saying that wrong. He got tired of sitting around and went back to work for merchant police security. Wow. That's awesome. That's awesome. People, some of the hardest people become the sickest. They're so used to working and doing things that they do that they don't know how to be still. A lot of people don't know how to be still. I mean, when I was working, I didn't know how to be still. I was driving myself crazy. Like, why am I sitting here? Why am I sitting? Like, some people don't know how to be still. But then that came a period where I was like, ooh, Lord, I work hard. All I want to do is lay down. I'm going to watch my favorite cartoon. I'm out. That was me. And that's for real. Ocean says, salute, Ocean Wave. Ocean says, smash the like button. Sharing is caring. Miss Renee says, hey, Ocean. Sandra says, you cannot be submissive when you are selfish. Woo! There it go. There it go right there. That's another one. There it go. You cannot submit to anyone if you are selfish. A lot of times people can't even submit to their own selves. They selfish with their own selves. You cannot be submissive if you're selfish. You won't even understand what the heck is going on. That's why a lot of people don't understand what being submissive is. They think it's like, sometimes back up in the movies, they used to do that where the woman be cleaning and scrubbing on the floors and I'm working for my master. You know what I'm saying? And they think that's being submissive. No, that's not being submissive. That's not what that is. Hey, Jennifer. Jennifer says, hey, beautiful Debbie in chat and everyone. Miss Renee said, Debbie, my parents married 3 times. Wow. Please tell me they did it because out of love, not because somebody messed up. Please tell me, because that is what I want me and my husband to do one day. I want him to pop the question at me again and we renew our vows. Like, is that what you mean? They renewed their vows? Like, that's beautiful to me. Thank you for sharing that. Devetta says, I'm a waitress. I'm a witness. All I knew to do was to work. For real. It's okay to be independent. It really is. But if you say you're looking for love, you have to have room to let that love come in. Like, I'm just going to be who I am and that's it. That's all. No, have room for that love to come in. If you want love, make room for that person. It's okay to be strong. You're doing it on your own. There's nothing wrong with being independent. But if you say you want to be with somebody, you got to let down some of them guards or they're going to be fighting and have a bulldozer waiting to keep blocking and tearing down the blocks you got up as a wall because they got to keep fighting and tear that down. And that's on some real talk. Angela say, amen. Sandra says, in this day and time, people think being submissive is being weak. No, it's not being weak. That's the strongest that you can be if you can submit to your love. That's not weak. That's strong. That's strength. That means that I'm not going through this by myself. I got somebody I'm with. I appreciate how they think. I appreciate everything about them. I know they're not going to steer me wrong. I no longer have to just make all the decisions and choices by myself. I'm with somebody that's strong and powerful that can also make some great decisions. Sometimes even better than that. And that's facts. Devetta said, but in 2020, I was diagnosed with rare blood disease. Anna, I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. I'm praying for healing for you. I'm so sorry. You're in our prayers now. Is it getting any better? That's sad. Well, don't let these YouTube streets make you become worse because y'all know there's a lot of drama out here. It's settling though, but there is a lot of drama out here too. Yeah. So I just wanted to come on real briefly with you guys and ask you, well, who are you? Are you the side person, the main person, or are you the husband or the wife? Which one are you? Who are you preparing for? Who are you in your life? What do you want? Like, ask yourself those questions. Be specific in your questioning when you're with someone. Don't be shy to speak up. Don't be shy to say what it is you want. People will tell you in a minute I'm not looking for anyone. I'm just out here meeting people. Once they say that to you, you need to take that at face value. They just told you they're not looking for nobody. They're out here to meet people, mingle, get to know people. Take what they say and initial. What you ask them is what it is. You can't change that unless they decide to change that. Is that clear? Now, I'm not going to stay before you all long. I just wanted to ask that question. I think I said enough. And I think you guys can understand a little bit better in your relationships. How do you want it? Do you want to listen to one another? Do you want to be great? Do you want to lift that person up? Jennifer says, I want to be married again. Oh, then leave yourself open for it. Leave a space in your heart as you're out there getting it together. From this is how you should be thinking. Okay? You need to be able to be preparing for your husband. If that's what you want, then God will bless you with that if you're open for it. Prepare for your whoever your significant other is, because whoever your significant other is, be preparing for that. Be prepared. Be preparing for that. You understand what I'm saying? Don't wait on it. Get yourself together. Make sure whoever your person, you make sure they comfortable coming in. You hear me? What you see them doing? How do you see them being? You know what I'm saying? Get get it all together. So when they come in, they can take their rightful place and sit in your life. You feel me what I'm saying? Miss Renee says it was all out of love. Ooh, they got the third time. Wait a minute, it just went a little fast for me. You said the third time they got married, it was for their 40th anniversary. Mom said just in case they didn't live to see their 50th. So for the 40th year, we gave them a wedding. Ooh, that is so nice. That's beautiful. That's what I want. I want to be remarried to my husband again. I really do. You said, Davita said, thank you. It's called TTP. It's a lot better. I'm so happy. I pray that it gets even better than what it is today. So you're in our prayers. Ocean says, smash the button. Sandra says, we need these kind of lives on YouTube to help each other understand the fundamental of life and relationships. I'm going to read that again. Sandra says, we need these kinds of lives on YouTube to help each other understand the fundamentals of life and relationships. I've said it before and I'll say it again. A lot of people don't know how to love. They get into relationships learning how to love instead of being in love. Love is beautiful. You're going to go through your ups, downs, ins, and outs, but you want to go through it with just that person so that no one else can interfere in your relationships. A lot of times people look at my husband and I relationships, and I know some of them, I want to call them by name. I was finna say something. I'm talking about just people regularly that I meet on the street. So if they see us sitting on pictures or whatever, like they think like they could either take me or they could take my husband, but we're married. We're not male and female interested in each other. We're not male and females dating each other. We're husband and wife. And there's a whole different caliber of categories right there. And so with my husband and I, we want to be in a relationship to where our problems are our problems. My husband from day one, I don't care who it is, my husband would not allow anyone to speak out like, honey, can I get this? Like it's not that he I'm gonna give you permission to say this and then no, he got my back. He thinks like I do, like, okay, this is going to have a certain type of consequence. What kind of consequence this going to have? And maybe he's thinking about the consequence that I'm not thinking about. And he'd be like, wait a minute, honey, I don't think we want to do this. But if I be like, honey, you know what? This has been going on for a matter of time. Can I step in here? You should see how he's looking at me right now. So we just protect each other. That's what we do. We do. And even when, like today, we had our AC unit in the cars. We got to get it recharged, right? We get up there and the lady is like, I came in, I sat down, I'm trying to, get on my phone. The lady is like telling, now we went there other day And they said, well, hey, bring your car down here on this day at this time and we'll take a look at it, right? The lady talking about talking to my husband trying to explain. And me, I'm up front. I'm out front. You gonna understand what I'm saying. so I'm sitting there and I'm listening to this is a long explanation my husband having to do with this young lady. So she's like, no, we don't check it out. No, you gotta leave your car. No, such a blah, blah, blah. I'm like, that's not what they told my husband. I spoke up. I said, it's not what they informed my husband the other day. They told my husband to bring it down here to take a look at it and such and such and such. Now, there's another man in another county that's hearing the whole thing that's going on. He works there alongside of her. What she's saying to me is not making sense. I said, that doesn't make any sense. We don't want to leave the car. We just want the car to be checked out because it's blowing some type of air, but it's just not how we want it. You feel what I'm saying? So the guy says, well, I can take a look at it if you want to. I'm like, thank you. What is this lady doing? You're gonna leave the car. Like she making him leave the car. No, we're not leaving the car. We came up here with the car. We just want it checked out. You know what I'm saying? The guy immediately said, I'll go check the car. My husband gave the keys and he went out there, checked the car, said, hey, whoop, whoop, wop, wop, and this and the other. What came in so quickly now, that right there, had my husband not listened to me or I not listened to my husband, we wouldn't even be able to handle some of the bills and some of the things we need to do and how we need to do it. Because sometimes when my husband is speaking to the creditor, they're not giving him any slack at all. And I get on and I'll be like, honey, please, can you give them permission to speak with me? That's what I say. Honey, please, can you give them permission to speak with me? And they come in, he'd be like, hey, can you speak to my wife, please? And they'd be like, sure. I come on the phone. I'd be like, hey, how you doing? They'd be like, I'm fine. Such blah, blah, blah. Well, let me explain such and blah, 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 and such and blah, 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 and yada, yada, yada. You understand? See, certain people can understand a certain type of language that they can from another person. Some people can understand me. Some people can understand my husband. And it's a give and take. So we use that to our advantage. Wait a minute, honey, you speak to him. I'd be like, okay. And I'd be like, honey, well, you speak to him. He'd be like, okay. You know what I'm saying? That's teamwork. That's working together as a team. You feel what I'm saying? He checked the car. He gave the car. He said, hey, it's blowing better on your side. I said, good. Thank you, because, I am hot. I was talking about my appearance. I'm so silly. But yeah, and then he just start laughing and everything, you know what I'm saying? And I'm like, that's what the young lady, all she had to say. She wanted to make us leave the car and then pay this high bill, which that's not what we came there for. We just wanted to get it checked out, figure out what we need to do. Recharge? Okay, cool. Oh, honey, as a matter of fact, you need to take that recharge up under the thing. I don't know. Okay. So anyway, yeah. Let me read y'all comments because I just got into it. Let me see. Let me see. Jennifer says, yes, we do. On the comment that Sandra said, we need these kinds of live on YouTube to help each other understand the fundamentals of life and a relationship. Jennifer says, yes. Wait a minute. You say, yes, I do. Wait a minute. What did you say, Jennifer? Did I miss it? Yeah, you say, yes, you do need it as well. We all do. We have to sharpen one another. You know what I mean? None of us got it all down packed. None of us. Like, I like the fact that Angela mentioned that she's in a 25-year relationship. I love that. That's that. My goal is I'm trying to get where you is. Help me get to the 25 years of marriage. You feel me? Miss Renee say her 8 daughters. What? Miss Renee say her 8 daughters. What's a bridesmaid? My brother gave. Oh, her 8 daughters was a bridesmaid. My brother gave her away, and it was on my father's birthday. They were together for a total of 47 years. Yes, with the love. Yes, with the love. Yes, with the love. Will you come through with the come through? Yes. A lot of younger people don't understand what it is to be loved because of the way the love is going around. They were raised. Listen, I used to always say this on my radio show. It's in the music too, because they teaching them how to be all this other stuff, but they're not teaching them how to love somebody. The one song that I like, yours, mine, ours. I could do this for hours, sit and talk to you for hours. I love that song. That was her saying, Jesus, I've been on my knees praying for you for hours. I could sit and talk to you for hours. I could look at you for hours. I could lay on your chest for hours. She's talking about one solid person. One solid person. People took that song and did all kind of stuff with it. I mean, it's beautiful because she wrote it. They wasn't giving a lot of women's credit of the music that they were writing, and she sung it. Just absolutely beautiful. I love that song. I love it. I like the second part of that song the best. Everybody took control of the first part, but I love the second part of that song. Absolutely beautiful. That's probably the only one song that's on the mainstream like that. But then you got a lot of neo soul, old school stuff like that. If you get into the music genre of things, you feel what I'm saying? But they're not teaching them. They teaching them. They playing with the fattest beat. They got I got this girl that will meet me at the club and sing blah, 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 and all this other kind of stuff. You feel what I'm saying? Angela said, love, y'all, angels, God do too. Oh, Angela, are you saying Angela or angels? Sandra says submissive also means communication, and in that order. And in that order is communicating with one another. You feel what I'm saying? How do you communicate with your significant other? How are y'all communicating? Are y'all sitting down? Are you looking at each other's eyes and listening? Being slow to speak but quick to hear? How are you listening to one another? I want to hear what you have to say so I can take it in, digest it, understand it. Then I want to be slow to speak so I can rebuttal right back at you what you're saying, so we can keep our line of communication open towards one another. Angela. Oh, Davida, she's talking about Angela. Sandra says, love it. Miss Renee says, Debbie, my sisters and I was her bridesmaids. Her sister has a matron of honor. Her brother gave her away. It was on my father's birthday. The son-in-law were groomsmen. Oh my God, that's beautiful. I love it. I love it. Sandra said, yes, that's a beautiful song. Isn't it? It's talking about love. Davida said, people took that song and went straight to the gutter. Didn't they do that? Didn't they? They sure did. They sure did. And it was not even about that. It was not. It was a love song about this woman saying that I prayed on my knees for hours for you. I sit and talk to you. And everything she was describing, it all what she was saying, and people took that like it was just, oh my God. No, I only want one person is what she's saying. Just one. Just give me one with my name on it that's going to love me, that's going to cherish me, that's going to be submissive to me, that's going to honor me, that's going to uplift me, we just going to walk this thing out of life with. That's what she was saying. Miss Renee say, my father's parents was married for 67 years. Woo! My great-grandparents was together for 55 years. Whoa! And my mom's mother was married for 54 years. Incredible love. Incredible. Incredible love. Well, I hope that we've helped some of you all out to realize that loving, if you want to be in a monogamous relationship, I'm talking about a monogamous relationship. I don't want y'all to twist my words up. None of that. Okay, none of that. I'm talking about a monogamous one-on-one relationship. There are many types of relationships out here in the world. Nothing wrong with your choice of your type of relationship. Nothing wrong. That's who you are. That's not what I'm speaking about. I'm speaking about a one-on-one monogamous relationship. Ms. DeVita said, "At Renee, longevity in your family for real. Isn't that nice? She got long numbers in there." So, if you want to be in a monogamous relationship and you know you are an independent person, make room for that person to come in and sit, that they don't have to fight with whoever you with or whoever the other people are that you're with. They don't have to fight. They can come sit in and sit in their rightful place. In order for you to receive that one-on-one monogamous love relationship, you have to be open for it. Or else you're going to miss it every single time it come around, because you're too independent and you're not looking at this and that and the other. You're not looking at the signs of someone wanting to be with you. I didn't even know that people were interested in me. When I tell y'all that men used to stare at me, I didn't know why they were staring at me. I'd be like, why is that person looking at me? Oh my God. Hello, why are you staring at me? I literally used to be this way. I didn't know they were looking at me because they thought I was beautiful, or they thought that they were trying to get with me. I had no idea. I had then learned to just be on my own, be independent. I didn't make room for no love to come in because I was too busy loving on me and I didn't want to let anything in. I was just me. And then I just realized, like, wait a minute, I want love. I want real love. I want somebody to love me. I don't want nobody. Husbands was coming after me. All this. I don't want this. I don't want someone that has somebody to be coming after me. I don't want no married person coming after me. I don't want nobody that's promiscuous all out there like that coming for me. And if they were promiscuous in their lifetime, then hey, when you do come for me, tone it down. Nachos. You hear me? My husband had a whole life before me, y'all. I mean, a whole, Jesus, Lord, have mercy. Didn't you, honey? Well, why you had to say it like that? Yep. When I tell y'all, like, my husband is very fine to me. He's a very handsome man. And I'm sure a lot of young ladies thought he was handsome as well, because to be truthfully honest with you, I used to watch him on his platform and stuff. And when I needed laughter in my life, this was after meeting my husband, and I needed laughter, I would go to his page because he posts up something funny, and I'll be just cracking up laughing at whatever he posts. You feel me? But I didn't let him know that I was on his page watching whatever. And one time I almost slipped. Like I was about to hit like the laughter. Did you ever see me on your face? Then that means I was good at it. But I would literally go to his page and just laugh when I was feeling down or whatever, just before the time that we got real, real close. But I would also see women talk about, oh my God, you're so cute, you're so sexy, look at your lips and such and such. Why is you looking at me? No, that is not funny. Hello. No, you don't even know how upset I would get. I'll be like, Lord, why is my Marcus acting like this? No. In the end, who won? Who got you? Huh? Whose husband is you? Yeah, and in that order. That's right. Well, I'm kidding. But I did. I saw that other women thought that my husband was attractive. I saw it. I mean, my husband is very handsome to me. So I know if he's handsome to me, I know a lot of women be looking at my husband. We go to the grocery store, they can't help but to look. I check some of them. I'd be like, excuse you, hello? I'm standing right here. You don't see me? Don't do me. Sometimes I do have to speak up. And I'm serious. It's not just women. It be, gay men too. Like, oh, he is so, no, sorry, sir. No, I had to speak up. And I had to get that way. I had to graduate to that way, because normally I sit and let that stuff just pass. And I'd be like, then when we getting in the car, you saw them looking at you and this and that. I'm blaming him. Ain't nobody tell you to look that good as somebody said you up. Yeah, I'm blaming my husband. It's your fault. Okay, like, no, I'm not. That's really what had happened. Was I had to graduate to be like, excuse me, please don't disrespect my husband and I like that again. Now I speak up. I say that please do, because when you disrespecting me, you're disrespecting him, or when you're disrespecting him, you're disrespecting me. Like you're just please don't disrespect our marriage like that. Please don't do that. Please don't do that. So, anywho, um, Davida said people took that song and went straight to the gutter with it. And it's not even about that. No, it's not. Miss Renee say my father's parents. Oh, I read that one already. Let me catch up where you guys are. Sandra said, Mrs. Debbie, please bring more of this. You're gonna make me cry. Sandra says, Mrs. Debbie, please bring more of these kind of lies because so many don't know the meaning of being submissive or know how to love. Oh, and I will. You know what, Sandra? I think it's because I'm really a nerd. Y'all just letting my swag fool y'all. No, I really am a love nerd. I really do. And I've always been that way. Even when I was single, my cousin used to tell me all the time, you wear your heart on your sleeve. You need to stop thinking with your heart and think with your mind. I kept telling her, I don't know how to do that. I don't know how to differ. I don't know how to take it off. I don't know how to switch it. I don't know I don't know how to switch it around. So I always wore my heart on my sleeve. I literally think with my whole heart. And I think like, okay, so if I said this, what would the consequences be? Because they don't seem like they got a consequence of what they doing, but I don't want to be that person. I don't want to be like that. So I always wore my heart on my sleeve. I could share many love stories, and we can talk about love all day, relationships, because I love love. Thank you. I sure will bring more content, Sandra. Thank you. Thank you for that. I like that. Miss Renee says, Davida, thank you. The oldest person was 107. Next person 105. Next next person 99. And my mom lived to be 90. Wow. That's amazing, Miss Renee. Miss Renee said, as Sandra, isn't this a different atmosphere? Oh, y'all doing me. Oh, thank y'all so much. I kept trying to tell everybody I was different. I kept trying to say, look, I'm a little bit different. I'm different. I'm just different. You know, God get the glory for all that, y'all. I can't take no glory for all of that. Miss Davida says at Renee, wow. Wait, yeah, wow. Miss Davita's laughing. Sandra says, yes, Miss Renee, I loved it. Oh, thank you, God. Miss Renee says, did mom pass in 2020? She left her 9 kids, 5 grandkids, 54 great grandkids. Woo, look at that. That's a blessing right there. 54 grandkids and 23 great grandkids. Wow. That's how my grandmother is. My grandmother knew the total of everybody in the family and kept up with every child. How many there's? My grandmother knew the numbers. That's a blessing. All right, y'all. Now, look, I got to get ready to go. I came on just to give you guys a question. Are you the side? Are you the main? Or are you husband and wife material? I hope you guys figured it out. And I hope I was able to help you guys figure it out. But your girl's about to get ready to go. All right. I want you guys to enjoy your day. Miss Davida says, have a great evening, everyone. God and Aaron to run. Debbie can talk. Miss Davida, you know you ain't playing. Yes, I can. God did give you the gift of gab. Love you, Miss Davida. Take care of yourself. Miss Renee says, love you, Debbie. Love you guys. Thank you guys for tuning in, and I will see you guys next time. Go visit everybody. Chat. Just try not to get blocked, all right? Just try not to get blocked. You guys enjoy your day. I love Miss Davida.